ever wonder why employers look at a resume? It gives a vision of how an education plans to be successful by hiring people with experience and educator skills. Or do you think much psychological cognitivism is influenced by how we make decisions based on only character, with what we see, and not investigate if the person is passionate? I'm going to tackle the whole theory of a resume as just a psychological tool and doesn't carry much hardship in creating one. We have all written a resume at some point in our life, yet we never get hired. Truth is, we do, but we are not committed because of an emotional response or some intellectual facet which negates us from being employed. Whatever the reason, I am going to show you by experience why I got far in workspaces by creating a nice, well thought out resume. I use a computer web based software called LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a tool which lets the board, company, or court know what qualifications one might have. I start out by writing my name followed by an email followed by a phone number where I can be reached at. You also need to add the town you reside in with the state. Also, if you own any business websites, you can definitely need to market the business as well. So insert the name of the website. For more critical purposes, each state has a different teacher licensing requirements, which can be important later. The intro should stand on its own, where most employers will contact you based on the information you formally jot down in the introduction. The cover letter or summary, as known as on LinkedIn, should have a traditional philosophical in nature paragraph which would make the candidate look as if he or she is a great candidate. I am writing a good, clean, and neat letter to make a great impression. Don't write down any work history or skills. Just write down what makes you a welcoming type of person in the summary. Every employer likes to bring teammates onto the team, so act as one. Your summary should be no longer than 5 sentences, with 3 being the minimum. Think about it as a composition instructor teaching a student how to write a conclusion of yourself. The next phase of resume building in LinkedIn Account Center should focus on work experience. Write down all work history along with the duties and responsibilities. For example, if you worked for Fort Worth School District, just write it down with the details of your work. How long have you been with the school? For instance, there is a box of the day you started, so 0325 would mark the month and the year of your employment. After doing so, there are suggestions of any licenses or skills that apply to you in your resume. Don't question any lack of confidence, but search every skill you attained in the time span in your line of work and add to your resume. On to the academia curricular resume section. Insert the high school or high school equivalency where you received your high school diploma from. Enter the years in which you attended high school. Insert your final GPA, school rank, and any SAT scores you may have had. Also, I would recommend writing any extracurricular activities or UIL administered by the district, such as dual enrollment or any clubs you might have been associated with. Same goes for the university which you received your degree, whether in high school or community college. Some students graduate with an associate's degree. Write down all basic entry level classes you may have learned at the university, such as composition, history, chemistry, etc. Write down the skills which are taught in class, which would help your employer enormously. LinkedIn is a communicative application which you can gain associates by following co-employees. It has a social media twist where you can post experiences right onto the front of an employer or core employee's phone. It helps in innovation to construct better and safer work environments and choosing a well-passionate candidate who knows how to build a resume.